You ever wonder how far 599,000 really goes in real estate today? Not 5 years ago, not in your parents' day. I'm talking about right now in 2025, when milk is $7 and a starter home means sacrificing a bedroom or a bathroom. Now, in my last video, which blew up, by the way, thank you so much for that. Some of you had very strong opinions, and I love that. A bunch of you said, hey, you should have compared Toronto and Vancouver to major US cities, not just any random town. So I got that. That's why we're doing this video today. We are stacking up Toronto versus Chicago versus Los Angeles. Three major metropolitan cities, three sold properties to compare, all under 599,000 Canadian budget. Oh, and a quick public service announcement. Someone left a comment in my last video saying the property in Toronto I posted was a phantom listing, like I just posted someone's random shack, as if I faked it. Look, I wish that cute little detach was some Photoshop image, but no, it was real. I pulled it straight off the MLS system. So unless ghosts are uploading listings to the system, that property was 100% legit. So now let's lay out the battleground and the variables we considered. We compared population. So Toronto, the economic engine of Canada, just has over 3 million people in the city as per StatsCan. Chicago has around 2.67 million residents in the city as per US Census. And Los Angeles, closing in on 4 million people, holding steady as America's second largest city as per US Census. So yeah, these are true peers. Big cities, big demand, big problems. Let's see who delivers more house for the money. Now, before I dive into the properties, and trust me, you're going to want to see them, let's talk about currency, because 500,000 Canadian isn't 500,000 US. As of today's date of recording, $1 equals $1.36 Canadian. So when you take your Canadian dollars south of the border, your 500,000 becomes about 367,000 American. That's our comparison point. Next, let's talk incomes, because affordability isn't just about the price, it's about how much people are earning. In Canada, the average individual income in 2025 is about 67,000 Canadian. In the US, the average personal income is around 63,000 US dollars. These are as per StatsCan and US Bureau of Economic Analysis. And here's the kicker. Those US incomes are in a stronger currency and in many cases tied to markets where the cost of living is actually lower than the Greater Toronto Area. So not only are many Americans earning more, they're stretching their money farther. So let's get into it. I'm going to walk you through three sold listings in Toronto, Chicago, Los Angeles. Each one sold under 599,000 Canadian threshold. All three properties are detached, all relative close to the downtown core, similar age, similar lot size, they're a fixer-upper, and under 1,300 square feet. I decided against showing available listings because many sellers are not getting what they asked for, so therefore, sold data would be more accurate. Now, go grab your popcorn because I'm about to show you three real homes and one of them might actually surprise you. So let's go. So first up is Toronto. We have this property at 11 Rochdale Avenue. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 0 garage, unfinished basement. The square footage above grade, we're looking at 1,013 square feet. And we have a lot size of 25 by 141. This one definitely needs some love and care. It needs some renovations or total renovation. And this property is located about 10 kilometers east of the downtown core. So it's relatively close to the downtown core. And this one sold less than a month ago for 555,000 Canadian dollars. So once you convert it to US dollars, you're looking at over $405,000. So now let's take a look at Los Angeles. All right, Los Angeles. This one is located at 4112 Telluride Street, Los Angeles. I'm sorry if I butchered that street name, but this one here is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Lot size is 26 by 178, so similar to the one in Toronto, but it's slightly deeper by 37 feet. The property is 1158 square feet, and this one also in need of some renovations. So it is your fixer-upper, your contractor's delight, and it sold for 245,000 US dollars. And this one sold about 4 months ago, and it's about 7 kilometers away from the center of Los Angeles. Okay, so Chicago, this is 924 South Oakley Boulevard in Chicago. This one here is 4 bedrooms, 1.5 bathroom, and it's 1335 square feet. This one is a little bit bigger than the other two I just mentioned, but I was having a problem finding a smaller square footage that had recently sold. So I just settled on this one here. I know this one is a little bit older than the other two, but they're all roughly over, 100 years old. And this one sold June of 2025. It has a finished attic with an unfinished basement, and it's about 10 minutes from the center of Chicago, and it sold for 285,000 US dollars. And just taking a peek at the pictures, I mean, it looks pretty presentable until you get to these photos here. So you can definitely tell that it needs some TLC like the others. And in terms of the lot size, it actually didn't state the exact lot size, but it did say it's less than a quarter acre. So there it is, 3 cities, similar criteria, wildly different realities. And if you're still clinging to the idea that 599,000 goes the same distance everywhere, well, now you got the receipts. I want you to comment below. If you had 599,000 Canadian kicking around, where would you buy? Would you stay in Canada, try your luck maybe in the US, or perhaps you're ready to start a farm in Saskatchewan? Speaking of that, let me see this. If you have a specific city, town, province, or state that you want me to feature, drop it in the comments below. We can make this a weekly feature. Doesn't matter how small, how wild, or how remote. If it's got a story to tell, we'll tell it. I read every single comment, even the spicy ones, the ones that make me laugh. There's a lot of them. Here's the bottom line. This market is unpredictable. The headlines are either doom and gloom or total fantasy. So I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm here to show you what's really going on and how to make smarter moves, whether you're buying, selling, or just sitting on the sidelines wondering what the heck to do. Oh, and don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. It helps this content reach more people who are sick of the real estate spin and just want the truth. At the end of the day, 599,000 is a serious amount of money. The question isn't, can I buy? It's, am I getting value? And that answer, it all changes. It changes by the city, the block, the policies running the show. And if you want help making sense of it all, reach out. And if you just want to keep on watching and learning, I got a lot more coming. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one.